Oh, I'm a couple of minutes behind. Sorry about that. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday so far. We'll get kicked off here in a minute. Alert Streams, hello. How is your Saturday going? You doing all right? We got LOTRO Stream, Southern Belle, hello. Quinn, Chromite Swiftpaw, Taki. Great. DTR AKI. I ain't sure how to pronounce it. Hegan, Karasmall, Shoe Heels, Forgesta, Slow Cool, Straw Prince, Tammins Cookie Mama, TXT, Ufi, and Yospo. How's everybody doing? Yikes! Someone's got the skeleton night crew going on here. Not skeleton crew, but the night shift. Rough. I'm a night owl, but I don't know if I like working all night long. I like the game all night long. All right. Everybody's doing good. I'm going to get this puppy kicked off. Hello and welcome to the Expected Unexpected stream. This is episode number 43 here on twitch.tv/LOTRO stream. I stream Saturday nights at 10 p.m. Central. My name is Baklagor, your host. Hey, Grumps Gang, hello. You can find me also streaming on my own Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Baklagor. My thanks to Standing Stone Games for making all this possible. On my own channel, I play DDO, LOTRO, and a few other games along the way. But DDO and LOTRO are my two main ones that I like the most. Been playing pretty much both of them since beta, both LOTRO since beta, DDO since just after beta. Been playing a long time, but I am an extremely casual player. On the LOTRO side, I do not have a level cap character yet. I'm an extremely casual player. I have been a VIP this entire time. I just don't play consistently. I have played more since I started streaming, though. He's new. I don't remember him hanging around here before. Huh. Have y'all noticed this guy hanging here before? This Grimbearn? He's new. Hope you're having a good day. Good weekend so far, Grumps Gang. Mine hasn't been too bad. A little bit of video gaming, grocery shopping, which I hate, and a few odds and ends chores around the apartment. We're starting to buy some new Halloween decorations. We are getting ready for Halloween. I got a few decorations today, a couple of two old school Halloween movies that I'm going to be checking out tonight as soon as we get done. Well, that's good. Hopefully you didn't suffer too much damage. Sorry, Southern Belle, I might have missed it. Don't remember who. For those of you that are interested, I'm going to be continuing really just like I have been the last few weeks. I'm on my burglar, trying to get him leveled up a little bit. For the most part, unless someone can jump on and we can run some fellowship type quests, I'm just going to clean out my quest inventory because I've got a ton of stuff that I just need to work through and get knocked out and out the way. And I've gotten a lot of them done. Yeah, everything is turned on right now. That's not bad for me. This means I've been going through and completing a lot of the quests that I've had, so that's a good thing. I feel you on the MMO withdrawal. Yeah, that's right. Now I realize what you're talking about. Sorry about that, Southern Belle. This Grimbjorn, I don't recognize him from being out here last week. I'm not sure when he showed up. I am at, I think this is Glowin's camp. No, this is not Glowin's camp. Can't read that. That's too far away on my screen. This Vindernal? I can't read that. I'm getting so old, I have trouble seeing everything on the map. That's probably half of what y'all laugh at all the time. I just can't see this thing. Ah! Where am I at on the damn? There I am. Vinderhall. Quite sure. Be interested to see what quest this Grimbjorn brings us. Anyhow, what do I need to go do? Other prisoners. I need to go talk to Ageless. In his cell in Goblin Town Prison. So we're going back to Goblin Town once again. I'm glad you don't have any damage, Grumps Gang. That is actually really good. I'm happy for you. I'm sure it's been a struggle. I live in South Louisiana. We've been through hurricanes more than you can shake a stick at. Not necessarily any less or more than you guys in Florida. I think we all get hit enough. More than our share anyway. And it's difficult to go through all that. Being without power, unfortunately, we've got experience in it now. So we all kind of know how to handle it a little bit better. But Jesus Christ almighty. It's like California and that end of the country and earthquakes, you know. They get used to it. I think I would totally freak out if the earth started moving under my feet. But a storm that can kill you is coming. We basically just get out the way. When it's past, we put everything back together and clean the yard. I don't know if y'all remember that episode of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The first time he's in that little basement area with his girlfriend or whatever, and they started having an earthquake. And Will Smith said, "The earth is moving," and he gets under the table. That was hilarious. That would be me. That would definitely be me. The earth is moving. Nope. I bought a generator a few years ago. You know, if push comes to shove, that generator's going to be pumping out there, I'll tell you what. And I have to because I have a CPAP machine now that I sleep on. I cannot sleep without it. So it's how I basically breathe when I sleep. So if The Walking Dead ever came true and that happened in real life, with no power, I would be screwed. Oh, that'll freak me out, Southern Belle. I promise you, I would have been freaked out. Oh, I got a funny story. Hopefully let me know if the video and all that is kind of off kilter. And let me know if the video and audio look okay and sound okay. Kind of still think I have to make some adjustments. The playback on my end is terrible. But anyway, the funny story. Cleaned out the refrigerator earlier. When we got done, wiping everything down, I took we had 2 bags and went, bring that down to the dumpster. I opened the side door of the dumpster. I toss in a box. I toss in a heavy bag. It was a pretty heavy bag. And then I take a lighter bag and I toss it in there as well. But the time the heavy bag landed, apparently there was something in the dumpster. I don't know if it was a raccoon or what. I guess it had been eating in there. I must have hit it with the heavy bag, landed on top of it. I couldn't see it. It's dark. I can't see what's in the dumpster. It's dark outside, and I'm certainly not going to go stick my head in there and see if anything is there. Well, apparently the heavy bag landed on top of it and winded whatever the creature was, because all of a sudden, and when I go toss the second bag in, I totally freaked out. I hear it's like a heaving sound coming from something that had been in the dumpster. And when I tell you, I was not expecting that, and I did not like that sound in the dark like that, I freaked out. I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I got back in the apartment and told my wife. After about 5 minutes, when she finished laughing and caught her breath, she got off the floor and said she wished she had seen that live. But at the moment, at the moment it happened, I wasn't too thrilled. It had to be some kind of raccoon or something that had been eating in the dumpster, and when I threw that really heavy bag in the dumpster, it landed on top of it and took the wind out of it for a few minutes. That would not have been a fun experience, Southern Belle. Can y'all give me a quick bit of guidance? Are the prisons down at the bottom? You need to go down to the bottom to get the I'm wondering. Not wondering. I'm trying to remember where the prisons are. Wonder where the prisons are at. I'd have to take a second and consult the LOTRO wiki and see if it can kind of give me some guidance on how to get down to the prison.
Clerics and priests.
I can hit the LOTRO wiki. Goblin Town prisons. Maybe I should just look up other prisoners. LOTRO Goblin Town map. Let me check that out. That was freaky. Let's see. Did finally get to Golem's cave, so I did that last week. Great Goblin's Den. I've done that. I bet you it's the slave pens, isn't it? Is the prison the same as the slave pens? That's it. I have to get to the... Yeah, I didn't come in via the black crack. I didn't start... I found a pretty decent map here. Came in at the mountain's throat. At the south end. Ah. I need to be up there. Oh. No, I never pass up the runners. Two runners. Yep. Come on. Yep, this is it. I'd actually learn this place after a couple of run-throughs. That would be exciting. So what's everyone else up to tonight? Make some noise, share some stories. What's everybody doing? Yep. Up here. Right. This will curve downward. Huh. Excuse me. This should, when I go through that loop right there, that should curve down to the right, and that'll take me to the slave pens, which is where the other prisoners are. And I can complete that quest. Hey, Wookie Kill, what's up? Stuck at work. Stuck at work? Or you have the night shift, or you got something that broke. I work in IT, so things break, and we have to. There's lots of times we have to work after hours. That looks like the map I have. Slave pens. According to this, Eggless is in the southern. He's the third prisoner at the bottom there. Well, if you can stay tuned in and watching, you're welcome to. I'll hopefully help keep you company so that the night shift's not so long. If you can stay logged on, you're welcome to. I know a lot of times it's not always possible depending on what your job requirements are, but I feel you. As many times in my career, I've been stuck at 10, 11, 12, 2, 3 in the morning in an empty, quiet building because we're working on fixing something, depending on what it is, IT-wise. Jesus. We've done some stuff, I'll tell you. Always enjoy watching other people stream, even when I'm working. Just hearing it, knowing someone else is having fun, kind of helps get me through, you know, my day and my work. It's all part of it. That's why I like to stream, as well as I love to watch other people stream. It's just cool to know that someone's having some fun. You know, even though you're at work dealing with something that's relatively stressful or difficult sometimes. Hey, deal friend, what's happening? Thanks for tuning in. Southern Belle, I noticed the most recent troll has not been around. Yay. Looks like Jerry got that pretty well cleared up. Or at least it seems like it. I haven't seen him in a couple of weeks. The troll, I mean. Another wolf, like I can't see you. You know I can see you. What you trying to be all stealthy for? Oh, that one guy? You referring to the one guy? You just kind of clowning saying you've been trolling. Ah, I got you. I didn't know if you were joking saying you've been trolling the other stream. Yeah, thank God I haven't seen him around. That might not be. That's not her.
How can I be of service?
He might be on a lower level. I might be going the completely wrong way. And I think I am. Just want to get to the bottom, fool. Sorry about that. I didn't know if you were joking or not. It wasn't too bad. He just didn't. He didn't like to listen and follow the rules. Not that I'm a big stickler for the rules. They're guidelines. It's meant for everyone to have fun, but you don't want to be disruptive. And I think that was the biggest issue that I had was, it's pretty disruptive. Yeah, Goblin Town, it's definitely a mystery. I think I'm going the right way to get to, I'm probably saying the name wrong. Eggless. Agilis? Eggless? Jealous? Eggless? No. Agilis. Alus. How in the heck do you say that? Aeglas. Agilis? Adlas. Where's Professor Olson? Yeah, that dude. You got it. That dude. I can go with that fellow. That's easy. Or since I'm mispronouncing everything, that's mo easier.
What do you need?
Is this him? Yeah, look, that's him. I actually found him. Glorwyn should not be concerned for me. I will see that she's freed in good time. For the moment, I think the goblins are otherwise indisposed. If the goblins and Uruks are indeed in contention with one another, with the other, perhaps we can find a way to use that knowledge to our advantage. I will also warn you to be cautious of your dealings with Ogluk. He is a goblin and we can't trust him. But the information he may have could be important.
Mind my words, traveler.
Level 50, baby! That's what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, I get excited when I level up. Now I can move on after I clean all this up and finally get to Moria. Stirring up trouble. I believe that we can use the information Glorwyn has provided to us, to cause dissent among the goblins and the orcs. I'm always adding adjectives for some reason. if we can sow the seed of rage within the orcs here, we might cause the goblins and orcs to fall upon one another. To accomplish this, we will need to do something truly dangerous. I need you to bring me a sharp post. Does not sound like it's going to end well. Then, when I was brought here, I remember passing my many lashed and bound posts stacked together in the tunnels above. Cut one of the posts free and bring it to me. Yeah, this is a good plan. Yeah, I'm just stupid enough. I'm gonna make this happen. Yeah, that's level 50. That means I can go to Moria with this guy, which is one of the things I've been trying to accomplish. But I'm telling y'all, before I go to Moria, all of these are getting completed, and I'm clearing all these out. I want all these done. I'm not going into Moria like with my champion, the other dwarf that I've got, and he's got a load of stuff. He's got a load of quests that are incomplete. I'm finishing all these up with this guy first. Thanks, Southern Belle. And level 50. Whoop, whoop. That's what I'm talking about. Jesus! No hatred here, is there? Whoa, he flew at me. What's up with that? I love the background sounds. They're so awesome. People can say what they want. This game plays a lot of tribute and holds Professor Tolkien's storyline very well to heart. I think it shows a lot of respect for the story. It's disappointing that the family doesn't want the games, they don't like the movies and all that stuff. I think this game pays a lot of tribute and respect to Professor Tolkien's story, and I think he would be forward-thinking enough to appreciate people being able to live out his story in this format, because that's basically what you're doing. You're living the storyline and even additional story points and plots that he didn't even consider. I think you get to live through it, and I really and truly feel that. And I think he would have appreciated it. Even though he didn't want, the radio programs and all that stuff, he was dead set against all of that. I just don't see how, being a writer, that he wouldn't have somehow come around and appreciated this mechanism for living out his story. Because you can customize your own character and live in that world. Guess I have to go further up to get to those posts. I'm the same way, Southern Belle. That's why I mentioned it. I've read a lot of the history and the stories of. I like to read how a creator, an author, a composer, even a lot of the rock bands and stuff that I enjoy. I like to read about how they, what they were thinking and how they developed the story. And I've read up a lot on J.R.R. Tolkien and how he wrote the stories, what he did. The stories about the Inklings and how they would all gather together at this pub and read pieces of their stories to each other to critique it, so they can make improvements on the story. And sitting around drinking beer, tea, wine, whatever they did. I could just imagine being a fly on the wall watching that creative process, because I'm not creative that way. I'd love to be, and I'm just not. And it would be so cool to watch that process, because they had no idea how popular their stories were going to be. They were just doing it because it was something they loved to do. Simple. And I think if he were living today, his mindset would probably change over the years as he matured even further. I don't think he would have been as, best word I can say is stubborn, but that's not a friendly word. So whatever the equivalent of stubborn is, but in a nice way, I can't think of it right now. He wouldn't have been as resistant, and he would have enjoyed seeing his story presented in this way. That's what I'd like to believe. Because I think it's flattering, actually. I mean, as a reader, and I read, if I could move the camera around, I've got tons of books, movies. I love stories, and I like to read a lot. And the idea of being able to almost live the story in the mechanism we get to through this game, Jesus, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I'm still looking for these so-called posts. Has to be another section that I haven't gone through yet, but I don't know how to get to it. Hoping I don't die. Ah! I think that's where I was just at the bottom right there. Maybe this will improve the playback. I'll just reset everything to default. Takes me back up to where I was just at. I'm trying to find stacks of wood. Said they were above. My playback look a little bit gritty, pixelated. I keep getting turned around. Excuse me. I don't understand what it is. I've got everything set to default. Finally got everything worked out well in GDO. And playback is excellent on that one. And I just had to set everything back to default, but it doesn't seem to be working for LOTRO. I just don't understand. I don't remember. How do you tell the internet? How do you pull up the latency? That's just showing the connection status. Oh yeah, it does. It does present the latency. That down here. Nope, you won't be able to see it right there. That's not bad. The latency's 70. I don't think it's the internet. Sorry folks, just bear with me for a second. Oh, I got a Wi-Fi analyzer that I have on my phone. No, the loss is 0%. Look on the screen. Packet loss is 0%. And my link speed is 780 megabits. So I think the internet's fine. No lost packets, no errors. Frequency is just over 5,000 megahertz. The true latency on the Wi-Fi is 30 milliseconds, and this here is showing 17, but that's in game. That's gonna be a little bit higher in game, which should be fine. What do y'all normally see in game? I use. Try this. Numbers, Season 1, Episode 13. I'm going to close that out. I wasn't playing it, I just had it up on the screen, but I'm going to close out that web browser. Port is fine. Sorry, folks, just bear with me for a second. I've got XSplit. I've got the resolution set to 1280 by 720. 60 frames per second. If I lower the frames per second, my latency is always, on any game I play, it's usually at about 70. I haven't been able to get that improved. I wouldn't even know how to improve the latency, to be honest with you. And everything is set at optimum settings. I don't know how I could reduce the latency any further. I'm at 68. Do you know how you have your latency so low? Because that would probably be a great improvement for me. Frames per second. I've got the resolution. I mean, I can run it at 1920 by 1080, 16.9 aspect ratio, but I've got it at 1280 by 720. And I could change it to 960 by 540, but that's really going to be low quality there. Like I said, DDO doesn't do this. Gotta figure out how to set LOTRO to be good. Might be something in XSplit that I need to adjust. Who knows? Ah! I got excited. I've got mine very high running DirectX 9. PVMP performance override checked. Let me check that out. I'm gonna guess that's on advanced graphics settings. Oh. Under UI? Yep, that's checked. When I detect optimal settings, it automatically set it to very high. I am running DirectX 9 because even if you run higher, DDO is programmed in that, LOTRO is programmed in DirectX 9, so it can't take advantage of anything higher than that anyway. Aspect ratio is auto. My anti-aliasing is 4x, which is halfway. I mean, Uh-oh, what did I just do? Oh, you disabled it. Okay, maybe that's what I need to do. Let me try disabling. Just had it. Now it's disabled. Maybe we'll see a difference. Now I had it set to 4x. Now it's disabled. See if that makes a little bit of a difference. Maybe that was causing some performance issues, right? Oh, I still see. Now it's still pixelated. It's crystal clear on my side what I'm looking at. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Got no packet loss. And I can go back to OBS, but I subscribe to XSplit because it's much easier to use. So that's why I'm subscribed to XSplit. I absolutely love it. Tools are easier to fix and line up on the screen, and I've had much less issues with it than I've had with OBS. But being I have a subscription, I should be able to call support and see what kind of help they might be able to give me too. I mean, it looks a little bit better, but it's still a little pixelated. Yeah, I know Cordo does. Jerry's the one that introduced me to XSplit, actually. I started using it because of him, really. Sometimes he's hard to get a hold of. Druids will probably help me. She's pretty much on all the time. I remember Elda using OBS when I first started streaming. She was the one that kind of helped me get acclimated to the LOTRO community and all that, coming in on the streamer side of things. And I remember her using OBS before she moved overseas. She's probably still using it. That's taking me out. Okay, I cannot find any of these. I know I'm multitasking. Sorry about that. I'm gonna ask her. Yep, trouble. Oh, okay. What I'm looking for, I have to go back out. They're in the main tunnels in Goblin Town, so I'm gonna have to come back. Please, streaming for an hour already. Time flies. And in my head, I had said I was going to only stream for about an hour, but I'm going to stay on. I wish I had more people watching, but Goods is on now. She is currently streaming SOTAR. I didn't know she played. I'll go down here, climb up, and we'll see what's up here. You play as well? That's exciting. We got to run some stuff. I'm not a subscriber any longer. I guess I could be. I'm just not. I don't play every day, but I still play SOTAR. I have it loaded. I have I want to say a level 25 gunslinger and probably a 32 to 35 Jedi Knight. I love Old Republic. I mean, that game is... We waited for the longest time for that game to finally be released and come out. I even had one of my guys at work. He said, "Boss, when that game comes out, I'm telling you, I'm taking a vacation day because I'm staying home to play it." That's fine. Vacation days are there for you to use as you choose. As long as we plan ahead, you can do it. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. For the most part, I play DDO, LOTRO, Neverwinter, Lord of the Rings. I do have War of the North and all that, but I don't play it that often. Skyrim, Sword Coast Legends, Pillars of Eternity, Path of Exile, a little bit of Star Trek Online, not very much. That's pretty much the extent of my gaming. I have a variety of games that I play, but LOTRO and DDO, those are the two that really have my heart the most. Actually, she's finished already. Oh, the best Goblin Town runner, I'll bet you. Farmic. Thanks, Southern Belle. Really are, sweetheart. I appreciate it. You have definitely been the one that's modded for me the most. Usually don't have too many others that actually actively mod for me. I appreciate it. And you give me some sound advice. Sound advice. It's been really cool. I appreciate it. Half health. So far, I'm not picking up any piles of sticks. Tabs through the mobs. And is it Q? Nope. Delete. That tabs through objects? Nope. I don't know what tabs through objects. Times that's the best any of us can do, huh? I have no idea where these piles of sticks are going to be. They got me. They got me. They got me. Run! Too many of them. I wasn't paying attention. It's all right. They're going away. Don't have a disease effect. All right, let's see if I can kill these guys. There's a few of them, so it's going to definitely be a challenge. Oh. Well, that's the one good thing I can tell you about a community like Lotro. There's so many people willing to help, and one person doesn't know it all. Everyone can learn from each other. And with the way the community is and shares things, I mean, we all learn together and we all improve. Going back to where I just came from? Yeah. Trying to see if I can find some of these sticks. I know what that is. That's the pit down. That. No, I forget what that pit leads to. Ah, look! Yay! Finally found them. Took me a while, didn't it? Now it's to remember how to get back. I think I only need one set. I just needed the one set. Okay. A little bit other adventuring. I guess I can just go back. complete this and turn this one in, and we'll see where we go from there. Sounds like a plan. Every area that I start to peruse for the first time, really into it and think it's a lot of fun. I have loved Goblin Town. It is a little bit difficult to get around in. I admit that. It's troublesome. Challenge. It's so big. When I first came in here, I didn't realize how big it was. Like, man, you literally could probably spend a couple of months questing around in here. Or at least that's what it seems like. Don't do it! Come on! Ah! I don't want to retreat. Close y'all eyes. Just spent 15 Mithril coin to not have to leave the tunnel. Night, Grumps Gang. Appreciate you stopping by and watching for a while. Thank you. Have a good night's sleep. Stop back by if you end up with insomnia. I'll probably be here for a little bit longer. As long as people want to watch. I'd like to get into the 50 or 60 viewer range. I think that's happened to me a couple of times. I think the most I've had is 80. And that's when I first started streaming just about a year ago. I think that was my largest audience. These groups are devastating. Die! Yep, that's where I gotta go. Try D&D is actually streaming a live D&D game, and they've got 3,000 viewers. As my viewership dwindles down to nothing. I went from 20 down to 13. Oh, I knew they saw me. Well, then on both DDO and LOTRO, I'm good to go because the regular viewers I have are all awesome. I'll even tell y'all a story. I'm not going to say who it is because I think they wanted to keep it anonymous. On DDO, we have what's called in-game plat. One of my normal viewers logged in game. I never noticed that when he flew by me or anything, trade window popped up and he gave me 1,000,000 plat in game so that I could get my next level of airship as soon as my guild is ready. I was floored. And I have my characters are pretty rich in the game as far as that goes. I have a lot of plat. And he just threw another 1,000,000 at me for the heck of it. Just because he had been enjoying the streams. I was like, wow. I'm still floored. I'm amazed that someone thought enough to do that, you know? Because that's a lot of plat. 1,000,000 is a lot. And even in that game. That's a ton of plat. I think each character can only carry up to 4 as it is. You don't see that kind of stuff much anymore. Excuse me. I just like a lot of people and a lot of conversation. The more the merrier for me. I've always been that way. When my kids were growing up, of course, you listen to them, and they're all adults now, but you listen to them and they tell a totally different story than how it really was. But, I mean, we would have a house full of kids and their friends. I can remember buying $150 worth of snacks on a Friday evening, and by Saturday night it was gone. They devoured that stuff. I used to just remember being amazed. I miss those days. It's too quiet around here now. I miss the chaos. Really do miss it. It's crazy. That poem about the little kid and the footsteps throughout the house and all that, I forget what it's called. It really rings true. That silence can be deafening, which is why I stream. It's why I play MMOs online. And the more people, the merrier. I absolutely love it. I guess I just got to try and be more entertaining, and I'm not sure how to accomplish that. I'm not a showman. I guess I am a showboat.
How can I be of service? Might you spare a moment of your time?
We're ready to put this plan into motion. If we're successful, then the orcs and goblins will fall upon one another, perhaps destroying any chance for Angmar to bring Goblin Town under their control. Take this stack and place the items within a firm bit of earth. Make certain that the stake will stand freely. We need to make certain that the orcs will see it. Return to me when you have done what I ask. And is that going to be... Do I have to go all the way back upstairs again? All the way back out there. God almighty, that's painstaking. But yeah, I think he's gone already. It's probably been about 20 minutes. He was getting sleepy. He said he gotta go get some rest. It is 11:33 p.m. for me. Excuse me. I'm tired, but I didn't wake up till noon. My wife and I slept in today when we had no plans for anything. We stayed up. I stayed up till about 2:30, streaming DDO on the official channel over there. And my wife was sewing. She actually stayed up till 5. So we went to bed, didn't set an alarm, and got up at about noon. When you have everything taken care of, for the most part, just have a few light chores, no kids, you can do those sort of fun things. You do feel kind of bad sometimes because, like, the day is wasted, you feel like, but we had a lot of fun, so it's not really wasted. It's just a mental thing for me. Hey, the buttons. I think I did the... Might still have Bilbo's buttons that I need to do. Is that one? No, I must have done that one. That was a cool slide I just did. What? Don't even ask me how I did it. Because I don't know. Do you think? Do you think that, I need to go back to the same area that I found the spike? You think that'd be a smart move rather than to go up to this other area up here? Which is what I'm about to do. Because I could turn around and head back to where I found the spike. Oh no, got the button. I have to put the spike and the bag of stuff that that guy gave me in a sturdy bit of earth, and it's just somewhere within Goblin Town. And I figured the best place to be might be back where I found the pike in the original place. Maybe I just have to go back to that area. Oh no, it's okay. Sorry, about the only one that's responding, so. Well, I'm gonna hope that it's somewhere in that direction where I found the pike, so that's what I'm gonna head towards. Oh man, I hate these little boogers. They don't hit hard individually, but when they're all attacking you, it takes its toll. Ah! Yeah. Oh, man. That many, they're going to kill me. Ah. Yeah, that's where I found the original pike. That's the one I took right there. Grayed out now. There's supposed to be a solid piece of earth. Where I can place in the Goblin Town tunnel. patch of earth in the place where the orcs gathered within Goblin Town. How am I supposed to find that? Orcs gathered. Ah, well, it's amazing. Without the cheat, the way this thing is laid out, I thought I had to go where near the pike was. It's a completely different area. It's even below the tunnels where the Black Crack is located. There is no way. I mean, you just find it by happenstance because this area is so big. There's no logic to its location. No logic at all to its location. And it's a good ways back, too. I mean, I'm completely on the opposite end of where I need to be. I think if it's the area I'm thinking about, there's a couple of other quests in that same area that I'll be able to complete while I'm there, putting the pike in the piece of earth. Crazy. Hey, Joe Haynes, welcome. This is actually Goblin Town. I just got this guy to level 50 tonight. Moria is going to be my next quest as soon as I get all of these completed. Once I get all of these quests finished, which is what I'm working on, and actually I may put some time into this tomorrow to get them done. But once I get all these done, Moria is where I'm heading. I'm trudging through the Goblin Town tunnels, which are a ton of fun. It was really cool because I'm a huge fan of Tolkien and the story arc and all that. When I got last weekend, when I actually found Gollum's cave, I was pretty stoked. Goblin Town is near Rivendell. It's in the Misty Mountains. Okay, I'm heading in the wrong direction. Yeah, I need to go back. Yeah, this is all in the Misty Mountains. There's two ways to get into the cave. Both tricksy, as Gollum would say. Trixie, Trixie. Can't really talk too well like he does. Been to Rivendell? You're very close to where Goblin Town and all these caves and everything are. Not that far away. Short goat or ponyback ride. Need to down the stairs. I think Goblin Town starts around level 43, maybe? Tell you. Most of these quests are like 45. Level 45-ish. Yeah, look, all of these that I'm doing right now in Misty Mountains, which are all in Goblin Town, these are all level 45 or so. And there's a few quests leading up to all this. Right now, I am okay. Yeah, I am. I'm actually in the right spot. Have to figure out. So what you up to, Joe Haynes? So I must have to. Okay, I do need to climb up. Oh. Missing the ladder right now.
Die! Die! will listen to everything I says.
Such a should be right here. This will lead me to where the Earth is. Merpic 21, welcome. Appreciate you tuning in. How is your late evening, early morning? Definitely need to go this way. Nope. Maybe I don't have a choice. Oh, what's up? You got somewhere to go? I don't know what this Den of the North Army is. A lot of fun, a lot of changes. It's not the same game. A lot of changes. Murphy. Meatpick. M-R-E-P-I-C. Meatpick. Oh, so this is it. Ooh, and I got 10 free LOTRO points. Whoop, whoop. I like free LOTRO points. Hey, Vincent. Perfect. Look, come back and play some more. Southern Belle, we got one might want to tend to there. Here's a timeout. Bam. Personally, it doesn't bother me, but rules are rules, and Cordo and them want to keep the content clean as we can. Rules are rules. This is the way they want it, so what we gotta do. The language. Oh, a chest. I probably... Oh, not all three of them at once. Gotta figure out about my playback. Thought I had done all the buttons already. Thought I had finished that. Obviously not. Right. And even though we're streamers, we're also just guests as well. So yeah, a lot of things come into play, like the severity, the way it was said, the intent. If it's just accidental, they get a small timeout. If it's worse than that, Cordovan decides later on if it's a ban. Could even end up being a ban in game. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's the rules of the house. Might want to specify who you're advising. Ah, there's a bunch of them. Oh, they both? Snip's gone as well. Brian. Sometimes it's just kids seeing what they can get away with. You know? Fortunately, so far on my own personal channel, I hadn't run into that many problems, and I'll get 10, 15 people at the same time watching, so it's not a huge crowd. It's about like what's here. I think we have 24 right now, and I've been fortunate. I haven't had any problems. Of course, on my own personal channel, I mean, we're a little bit more liberal. I do occasionally do a little bit of swearing, not a ton. Not a ton, but some. I mean, that's a personal channel, that's different. Here we're asked to abide by a different set of rules. That's the space we play in. And it's really not that restrictive or that bad, so. Back to finding this piece of Earth. I need to check out my map in a second here. I didn't realize looking at the map that this was multiple levels. It's hard to tell on the map. Years, Joe. 16 years, Army. You're right. You're probably right. A rules person. If someone asks me to follow a certain set of rules, I usually try to respect that. Whether I view it differently or not is irrelevant. You know? Far from the Isle of Earth here. So it's either on this floor or the one right above me. I'm close. I'm not that way. I've got feelings. There it is. On there. It sure didn't stay all that long, did it? Joined National Guard in my junior year in high school, 1984. When I got out, I did basic training my junior year. That's how I spent my summer, was in basic. And then I did my AIT the next year after I graduated. And did 6 years National Guard. And then went active Army. Knew they were going to interrupt me. It's fire! Hello! Welcome, and I will take ice cream with crushed graham cracker crust, crushed Butterfinger, and Heath Bar. Thank you very much. Topped with caramel. Hershey's hot melted caramel. And since I don't have any of that, I'm gonna settle for a box of not a whole box, a bowl of Count Chocula as soon as I'm done streaming. That's gonna be my little treat tonight, because it's out because of Halloween. Till I make it a reality if I go in the living room. I mean the kitchen. But I'm not doing ice cream tonight. I'm gonna do a nice bowl of Count Chocula. The monster cereals are out because of Halloween. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. And I love the Halloween themed stuff we do in Hobbiton. Jesus, that's always fun. I'm stoked about that every year. In fact, I plan on streaming it and running that pretty extensively for my Saturday night stream this year. So I'm looking forward to that. Hey, George, I got a question if you don't mind. Oh, my birthday's in November, so it's close to mine as well. But I absolutely love Halloween. In fact, I'll tell you, since you're a Halloween fan too, before I get to my question, we went today and we bought some, same thing, Halloween #1, Christmas #2. We went and we got some new Halloween decorations. They're really cool. We got like the styrofoam headstones and stuff that we're going to put across the apartment. We got a couple of animated pieces that, do say scary things and stuff like that. And I loaded up on several old horror movies, classic stuff like Dracula, Frankenstein, The Fog, what's the other one with Donald Sutherland? Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So, wait. I love horror movies. I think he's got anything there. Oh, I love The Exorcist. I've already got that one. Now that's one my wife will not watch with me. She hates that movie. I've seen the movie, the extended edition, and I've read the book. The book was actually worse. The book was worse. The book scared the heck out of me. Worse than the movie did. But, ooh, excuse me. My question was, that same dead end. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I use XSplit, and for whatever reason, as you can see, when I'm actually moving around now, just so that you'll know, in game, all of my graphics are set to the optimal settings. They're all default. There's nothing extra set. 1920 by 1080. It's all set to default. Advanced is all set to default. Whatever popped up is default. I said default here, and here I did both default, and I set it back to optimal. No, I went up to the top and selected optimal settings. But for whatever reason with XSplit in LOTRO only, DDO plays fine. As you can see, if I'm keeping still, it looks good. It looks clear. Everything looks fine. Once I start moving, it's pixelated. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of that pixelation, pixelization, however you want to say it. Imagine the right term in your mind and go with that. The right pronunciation. I'm trying to get rid of that, and I have not been able to figure out how with XSplit yet. My XSplit settings seem to be all normal and default. 60 frames per second, 1920. What I said earlier, 1280 by 720. 60 frames per second. Don't know. I don't have this trouble with other games. It just seems to be LOTRO at the moment. So I'm trying to figure out if there was a different setting that I could set or something. Why I'm asking. Hey, good morning, Knights and Lions. Nightingales and Lions. I like the ease of use of XSplit, and I haven't had any trouble until the last few weeks. I'm kind of curious. Can resolve this issue. And I'm pretty sure it only does this on the live stream. When you do the playback, I think the playback is fine. I think it's my graphics card that's killing the 30 frames per second. I have to kill the stream and change it on the next try. Yeah, but I specify the core. I've got an app that I'm able to do that with, but I'm gonna try. I can't do it in the middle of a stream because it's gonna kill it, and I'll have to start it over. But I will do a test stream when I'm done here. I will try it. Thanks. See if that works. Maybe I need to update my graphics card because I'm running on an Alienware laptop with the Alienware graphics adapter with a 1050 Ti NVIDIA graphics card inside. I might need to spend some money and get a new card. And maybe that might take care of it. This 1050 just might not be able to handle 60 frames per second. Because my internet connection speed is fine. That's at like 780 megabits. So I got plenty of internet speed. My latency is a bit higher than Southern Belle said she gets. She's getting 40 milliseconds. I'm getting 65 to 70. But I've always received 65 to 70 on milliseconds of latency on this puppy. Yep, they are. I keep those up to date. Yep. I do diagnostics and maintenance on my PC probably twice a week. Trying to figure out the problem of this pixelization. Y'all have given me some good tracks to take, so I definitely appreciate it. This one, got me curious now. Don't remember off the top of my head. Gonna run DXDIAG. I have Alien Blaster 17, i7 6700 HQ, 2.6 gigahertz. It's a quad core processor. I got 4 actual processors, 4 virtual, and they're all running 2.6 gigahertz with 16 megs of RAM. I have an internal HD 530 graphics card built into the motherboard. There's an NVIDIA 960 mobile graphics card in the laptop itself, and I'm also running an external graphics card, a GTX 1050 Ti, which comes natively with 4 gigs of memory, but it uses 8 gigs of shared memory from the PC, so it's 12 gigs of graphics memory overall. That might be it. I don't know. Yeah, it's about a year and a half, 2 years old, and I really think I might go get a better graphics card for the external graphics adapter, because that's made a huge difference so far. But like y'all can see, I've got to figure out those settings, so I think I'm going to change it to 30 frames per second and see if I get some improvement on the overall quality. That's an excellent idea, and I didn't think about that, so we'll give that a shot and see what it does. Y'all got me excited. I might actually resolve this issue, because I did bump the thing up to 60 frames per second because I figured my system could handle it with no problem. Obviously, that's not the case. You know? Code fellas, what's going on? Code fellas. Code fells. Sorry, I'm half reading and trying to play at the same time. Did I just turn myself around? Yes, I did. Trying to read chat and pay attention to what I'm doing in game. Disastrous. Did it again. Think I'm heading to the slave pens. And I'm not. I am near the deep fires. I have to go down. Yep, I'm in the wrong area. Hey, how's it going? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Got me convinced. It's got to be the 60 frames per second that's killing it. I really appreciate the input, Druids Fire and Joe Haynes. Thank y'all very much. You probably have helped resolve my issue, I'm assuming. This way? I'm gonna check. Down over there. Yep. I'm excited. I really think y'all have my issue solved. I've been doing PC work for about 30 years now. I'm fairly confident and excited that this will fix it. All right, this is not it. Doing wrong. I am so lost. I want to test it, but I'd have to kill the stream. And start it back up real quick, which I guess I could do if everybody's okay with that. I got about 31 people watching, and I'm excited just for that. I don't want everyone to drop off. So that's why I figured my system should be pretty decent. I think I can handle it. But I guess not quite for 60 frames per second, huh? Just, well, I got a few people watching. I want to hold on to that for a while. You know what it is? I'm looking at the map. I really need to do this. Wrong area. And look, laptops are expensive. I don't mind telling y'all, this Alienware, I saved for several years. Probably shouldn't have bought an Alienware because they're not what they used to be. I'm getting confused. Love Goblin Town. They're all not gonna stop chasing me now. I done opened up a can of worms, didn't I? Will they stop chasing me? Yes, I keep forgetting about Flop. Y'all are gonna teach me eventually. Never played a burglar this much. My first go round. That way? I'm heading the right direction now. I'm a burglar. That's wherever that tunnel is. Up there. That's where I need to go. How do I get to that tunnel? That's where I need to go right there. Where does that tunnel come out at? get to it this way? No? Is that not? Maybe so. Gordo's got thick skin. You can pick on him. He's not gonna. I don't think he gets persnickety like some. He's got some very thick skin. He loves to clown around. There we go. Sure, this is it. Oh. Stopped me in my tracks. That was weird. Oh, here we go. Better about handling that many. The trick is paying close attention because and they threw me for a loop. Well, he does. Completely agree with that. Mm-mm. Love the sound effects. Man, it's really creepy. That's what I like about it. The sound effects are awesome. Don't know how anyone could play this game and not absolutely love it. I know I'm typically more of a DDO player than a LOTRO player, but every time I play this game, I just have a blast. Yeah, it might have been sitting there too long, but I'm gonna try it. Should have gotten up before now and done it. No, that's my fault, not yours. I'm the one that wanted it. Mike, what's up? How have you been? I hadn't seen you in a while. How's everything going? I've got to check that out one day. I haven't raided yet. That's not true. 40 Thieves, we did some stuff a couple of Wednesdays ago, and that was a lot of fun. Man, that was a total blast. I need to make that again, because that's on Wednesday evenings that they do the 40 Thieves Guild runs. Woo! That was a load of fun. Whole new aspect of the game for me, and I've been playing for 10 years. Whole new aspect of the game. Check that out. Missing the button. Gotta check it out. I guess what we did was more some mid-level skirmishes, not raids, but they were a lot of fun. It was parts of the game I had not seen before. How's the sewing coming? Huh? This group that I ran with, they knew I hadn't run a whole lot of fellowship stuff, so was and because I have a red-green color blindness, color deficiency, instead of saying red, green, blue, they were saying left, right, top, bottom, just to kind of help me so that I could click on the same ones that the rest of the group was clicking on for the fellowship maneuvers. It was really a lot of fun. They even worked with a handicap. How about that?
Megovanen.
That's for a rune keeper. I need to roll a rune keeper one day. I think I would enjoy those. And in motion is done. Whoop whoop. I don't think there's anything else down here. Oh wait, there's... Well, I finished with him. Why does it still show him on the map up here? He doesn't have anything else for me. Done? I am done. It may be, I don't know. Alright, so drum keepers. Let's see where those guys are at. Drum keepers located where the deep fires are or near the Great Goblin's den? Drum keeper. Okay, so where? Drum keepers. Alright, Coldfell. Thanks. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Oh. Still have to do keepers in the kept, which I've got to get 12 keys from Goblin Town jailers. I've got to pick that up. I got apparently still have to get Bilbo's buttons. Oh, but I've got to find the drum key. And I have a decent map, but it doesn't lay out where the drum keepers are at. Let's... Second chamber in the tunnels to the left of the main chambers. Thundergrot? Head back up out of here. So I get the analogy, but I don't personally think of thunder and drums, but I can see it. When I think of drums, I think of Neil Peart and John Bonham. I don't think thunder. I gotta keep my mind focused on in-game and what I'm doing, huh? Oh, no, I'm not sleepy. I refuse to be. I must play. Comes another one. Did I just turn myself around again? I do that a lot. See. Trying to follow the map. Okay, I came out of the slave pens. Need to go across, down, and across. Okay. Either way should work. I forget to use it, to be honest with you. What the heck? Wrong. That was weird. Get to use the antidote all the time. When I'm multitasking like this, I need lots of reminders. I have 3 screens. One's got the map with the larger map to help me navigate my way to get to Thundergrot, and I've got to go a couple of different locations to get there, or I have to go down to the bottom, up to the next main chamber, and then across. And I'm watching that. I'm watching the chat over here, and I'm trying to not get killed. should be able to travel up. Be able to get where I'm going up here. Like I said, I just never use it enough. Thank you. Have to fight everything if I could just sneak through. This one. Oh, I almost fell through. How bad it would be if I dropped down there. No damage skill. Assuming that's an active, I don't think I have no damage. Nope. Unless it's a passive skill, which doesn't sound like it would be. Nope. Don't have it. Not the wallet. It. What does aim do? This is it. Apparently I can get to it at the end of, like I have to go the end of this tunnel right here. There we go. So you're saying I could probably drop through this hole and get there? Is that correct? Hoping I survive. There are several mobs down there. I felt that pain. So this is Thundergrot, and this is where the drummers are. Ah! You know the name of the quest? Drummers are all the way at the bottom. There they are. I have to defeat 6 drummers. And I have to defeat the 2 drum keepers as well. Y'all were here, I'd share some of the wine I got. Whoops, not that one. I don't want to do stealthy. You dummy. Ooh, they hit hard. Oh, look out! There's one. Yes, Drumkeeper. That's the... I have to defeat... I've already killed 4 of 8 lashers. So I do have that quest. It's called Drumkeepers. Got drums in the deep, drummers in the deep, and Drumkeepers both. So yes, I have both quests. So this little area ought to be quite productive for me tonight, shouldn't it? Beat the drummers and the drummers beat the drums. That's how that works. Getting down there, when we get to the bottom, that's when we're going to start running into... There's a lasher there, I believe, and there's a drummer. Yep. It's not working on these guys. Probably should get the drummer first. Worry about the lasher afterwards. Apparently I'm not going to be that smart. Came down here at one point, just exploring, defeated everything down here. Lashers, drummers, the big guy, and got no credit for it because I didn't have the quest. So this is actually the second time I do this. It's just this time I get credit for it. The Lasher's one of those mobs that hits really hard but has low hit points. You take them out early, you eliminate that really bad threat smacking you on the kazoo every few seconds while you're trying to kill the drummer. Makes sense. I'm having so much fun tonight, I didn't even realize it's 1:15 in the morning. Sad part is I'm wide awake. There'll be 4 of 6 drummers, and I've got all the lashers now. I just have to defeat the main, what's his name? Kashar? Coucher? Two more drummers. This way. Yeah, casters. Any caster is dangerous. Casters, well, healers, then a caster. That's MMO 101 there. One more drummer. I thought he was all the way on that end. Maybe he's up towards the top. There he is. I'd appreciate any of y'all that are so inclined to give me a follow on my own Twitch channel as well. I would definitely appreciate it. I have a lot of fun. I don't stream just LOTRO, I'll tell y'all. I stream several other games as well. And I've been increasing my stream time lately. So I'm streaming much more frequently than I have in the past. Just because it's been a lot of fun and there's more and more people that are watching. The more that watch, the more I'll stream because I enjoy it. So feel free to stop by and check out that and my YouTube channel. There's links to that as well on my own streamer page. So I would definitely appreciate it. Let me get rid of the smaller lasher first. Don't know that I'm gonna survive all three of these. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. But I am not. I'm gonna recover, and then I'm quickly gonna do hide in plain sight so that I can I didn't see that. Now that I have just the two of them, perhaps I can defeat them. No! Boy, hit him while he's down! What you doing, fool? Yeah, I should have. I think I do have one, but so I need to travel back to the prison cells again. Let's see, what do hope tokens look like, Snyder? Indoor. But try to sneak my way back through so that I can get back to the prison as fast as I can. No easy way to teleport back to it. Any way to remove this because I've died so many times, I've got an hour and 56 minutes of revive from defeat. Is there any way to dispel that? Yep, I had one. I took it. Somewhere. Somewhere down one of these. As everything respawns. There's the ramp that I need to take to go back. There it is. That's right, we gotta climb our way completely out. Whoa! Slow down! Yep, I figured that out a while ago, yeah. Once you actually go through the door. I have to go this way to get out because I dropped through the floor to get here. I can't drop up the floor, so I'm already at the bottom. I think I'm gonna have to go this way to make my way back. Yep. You must know this area like the back of your hand. I'm starting to learn it a little bit. This is my second time going through Goblin Town. This is the first time I go through it all the way, or almost all the way, and try to complete all the quests in here. I did not go through with my champion in nearly this much detail. Up! Oh, a runner. Was wondering how they'd pick me up. Yeah, I need to go down that way. I don't want to go to the deep fires. I need to go back to the slave pens. So, they head this way. It's a lot of fun. I absolutely love Goblin Town. It's been a lot of fun for me. It was all you folks helping me out. Even more fun. Oh, I have to go. I think I have to go up and across right here. For this, right? Nope, wrong way. I was going the right direction. Oops. I've been in the I did Golem's Cave, and I've been in the area with the Golem King. I mean the Goblin King. I don't remember if I killed him, but I didn't have the quest to kill him. So even if I killed him at the time, is there a way to pull up in the quest log the completed quest that you've done? Because I can check. I'm just going to take the bottom way. It seems to be a little bit easier. Now here, I think we go up. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, I do have to go up and around. I was right. I'm going to pull it up in a second. To get back to the prison, I'll pull up the quest log and we'll check it out. Really accomplished a lot tonight with all of y'all help. I have been through a good number of quests and gotten them completed. We wouldn't have done it without you folks, I promise you. Getting to the maps on the wiki really is essential. And you helped me do that. I appreciate it. Bring up the quest log. Objective, fellowship status. Tracker off. Increase task limit. Show all tasks. Quest shared. Show completed quest. Remember what killing the Great Goblin's quest was called? Would it be Seat of the Great Goblin? Apparently I don't have that one yet. Yeah, there's no way I did it. It's a fellowship quest. It's a fellowship quest. Hey, Black Wolf, what's up? guy's only level 50, so obviously I haven't done a ton. I haven't completed a ton of things just yet, but go to Misty Mountains, pull up everything that I've completed. And obviously I haven't done Seed of the Great Goblin because it's a fellowship quest, so yeah, I haven't done it yet. Not yet. That would be a good one though, maybe for next week, if I could get a couple of volunteers to join me at 10 p.m. Central when I come on next Saturday night. It would be a lot of fun if I could get some help. Can work during the week. I can make time to get all the rest of these done in Goblin Town to where that's the only thing I've got left. So that would be really cool. If anyone was willing, you know. Wow, that first hit was a crit. I took him for half his hit points. Remembered where the key is, Hobbit? On the belt loop of Matuga, the torturer. Matuga was just called to the throne room by the Great Goblin. It's in the center of Goblin Town, Hobbit. If you hurry, you can catch him on the way there. Find and kill Matuga, and if you collect my key, and you're to collect my key that I need. If you are to collect the key that I need. How do you say that guy's name?
What can I do for you?
Surprises me not that the goblin's tone is laced with menace. They're wicked creatures and cannot be trusted. Yes, I think the great goblin truly fears for his life and thinks that he might yet earn his freedom or escape his own demise. It's likely that his information of the key's location is true. You'll need to go up to the heart of Goblin Town and find this Matuga. Kill him and obtain the key. Return it to me, and we will see about freeing the others. Testing Uglik's resolve. You have spoken with Edgeless. Edgeless? I'm gonna go turn in this drumkeeper quest, do some repair and selling and all that.
Greetings.
News is bright indeed, friend. You're proving an invaluable asset to us. We are in your debt, and I personally thank you. I have no desire to face the host of trolls driven forward by cruel goblin masters. I don't think anyone does. Was in the state. Oh, yeah.
Don't just gawk. Tell me what you need.
What do you need? Question. Tells you that you're at the maximum reputation for this particular faction. Is there ever a point when you get to a certain level where you can start regaining or getting more reputation again? Or is it just better to sell these off since I can't collect faction points anymore? I like glass. So I can put them like type of thing, transfer them to a different character and use them there. Then I will hold on to them because that's helpful. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. Tell me opening recipes. Explain that because I'm not familiar with that at all. Learn me. So I can buy a couple of them back just to check it out and see what's what. I need agility and vitality for my guy. That doesn't help. On to that because I'd like to start. That might be worth for the incoming healing rating. Hold on to that. About the metalsmith. Curious now. I'm back once you sold. Oops. I'm gonna hold on to the ones I've got there. All right. So these scroll cases. Open them. What? Where were you 4 years ago?
By Durin's beard! What do you want?
Holy moly. That is awesome. Where were you 10 years ago? Yes, definitely do. That's what I said. Sam, I have learned so much, and I've been playing this game for a long time. But like I said before, sorry for those of you who I'm repeating this for, I'm a very casual player. I've never gotten really into the game, even though I've been VIP for 10 years. My highest level character is 55. Extremely casual player. This year alone is the most I have ever played this game. And the chat has taught me so much about this game. I cannot even begin to describe how much I've learned just from streaming with you guys. It's amazing. Much fun as I'm having, and as much as I'm enjoying having 29 people, because this is one of the largest crowds I've had in a good while, I'm gonna have to call it quits for tonight. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning over here. I think I've been streaming just about 4 hours now, and so I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. I'm gonna go do a quick test on Druid's Fire suggestion of dropping my frames per second in XSplit down to 30 and see how that goes. See if my video playback is a little bit smoother and not so pixelated. So I'm gonna go run that test and all that. So I definitely appreciate everyone's participation. I thank y'all. If y'all don't mind, give me a follow on my personal channel. I stream a bunch of other games, not just LOTRO. So sorry for just the pure LOTRO folks, but I play other games besides just LOTRO. I love it all. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my top 2 games that I play. But thank y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all have a wonderful week. We have plenty of other streamers out there that are more entertaining than I am, for sure. And they're streaming all throughout the week. They'll have the calendar posted both here and on Google. So stay tuned, and you'll have a bunch more people coming on throughout the week. Thank y'all. I hope everyone has a good week. I appreciate it. Druid's Fire, Southern Belle, thank y'all for your help tonight, too. Awesome. Sam, Snyder, appreciate everything. Cinder. Snyder. Thinking Tom Snyder. Cinder, I appreciate it. Y'all have a great one.